Questions to ask yourself before you get started. Once you know what type of charity you want to start, it's time to do some research. Before taking the plunge and starting a charity, it is crucial to ask yourself some key questions. Here, we'll look at some of the main questions you should ask before you get started. Are there other charities doing the same thing? The first thing you should ask yourself is whether there are any other charities working towards the same cause. If there are competitor charities in the area doing the same thing, you're going to potentially struggle to secure funding. So, do your research to see what other local charities are in the area. Ideally, your charity should be unique. Do others agree there is a need for the charity? Before starting your charity, ask whether others agree there is a need for it in your local area. Ask friends and family for their opinions if you feel comfortable sharing your vision. You could also create an online poll this would give you an idea of how supported the charity would be. What are the legalities of starting a charity? If you want to start a charity, there are a lot of legalities you need to be aware of. The way in which charitable organizations are run varies by state. There are also tax exemptions you need to be aware of, alongside federal laws. It's a good idea to seek advice from a professional before starting up. That way, you'll know what legalities you have to meet and how to set the business up. They can also explain the ongoing rules you'll need to follow according to your state. Can I get the finances needed to set up? When you're starting a charity, you're going to need some level of funds to get started. Do you know where you're getting these funds from? You have a lot of funding options available, including peer-to-peer lending and crowdfunding. With these types of funding, the cash comes from individuals rather than businesses. They often present a much lower interest rate than standard loans too. Fundraising will become the main way you earn money for the charity. So, could you do a fundraiser to get you started? This could be a great way to introduce your charity in your local area and raise awareness of why you are setting it up. These are just some of the questions you need to ask yourself before setting up a charity. It is important to do as much research as possible before getting started, as there are a lot of mistakes you can make, especially in terms of the legalities. So, the more prepared you are, the more likely the charity is to be a success.